What's good, everybody, and welcome back in 2021 to the first episode of the year of Walk to the Octagon, sponsored by Sarcasm City, with myself, Lindrick Zayla, and my boy Beans. We're about to have a wicked night. Bro, we're back, fam. What's going on?
It's been a minute. What's going on?
Oh, bro, everything's good, man. Everything's good. It's been a bit of a madness, isn't it? COVID's been taking over again.
Taking over, locking everything down, but the show must go on. So they say.
The show must go on, bro. You know, we've got to face a couple things, but at least we've got good old Dana White trying to keep us entertained whilst we're.
He's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. His work rate is high. Definitely.
That's going on. This really shit bad.
Now I'm disappointed with the whole card, but it's just obviously the main fight, and it sells on its own. So, but yeah, I'm disappointed with the card itself. It's not really.
Yeah.
There's no big fights at all. There's like Dan Hooker and Michael Chandler. That's it, really.
Yeah.
The fight before.
Things, isn't it? But it's like, to be fair, I think when you've got a McGregor card, you can sort of get away with it not being top fights all the way, because no one gives a shit. Everyone just wants to watch a McGregor fight anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a big draw in himself, so you don't really need a lot of big names on the card, but at least throw 2 or 3 in. some dry card.
You know what I mean?
I was disappointed because it's the first big event as well of the year. But
yeah, exactly. And I think that's the thing. Like, for me, I just feel like because it's the first card of the year, you could have started with a bang. But I suppose he probably feels he has, because your first card of the year and McGregor's your main fight, that's big for them. Do you know what I mean? That is a big night, because he knows I'm making a fortune tonight because everyone's tuning in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they got crowds back in it as well. Sure, they got crowds back. Not like full audience, but they've got a crowd.
Yeah, they said that there was going to be a little bit of audience for the weigh-in, which there was. And they said that there's going to be a little bit of audience for the fight as well. But McGregor, did you see the interview McGregor did with BT Sport?
Don't think I have.
So he did an interview.
Too many things to catch up with.
No, it's fair, isn't it? I watched him do an interview with BT Sport, and he was saying, like, he was a bit gutted that there's going to be audience members in there, because he was looking forward to hearing what the slap of the glove sounded like with no audience in there on Dustin's face. I was like, McGregor's an animal. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. I think he thrives more in front of an audience, though, because he's a showman as well. Do you know what I mean? He's not just a fighter. He thrives off the audience and the atmosphere. So it will work in his favour, them being a crowd there, even though it's not like full capacity. I don't think it makes no difference for Poirier, because he don't really have a massive fan base. He's got a bit of a following, but he's not a star, is he? Like McGregor, so.
No, he's not. And I think, I think the fact that they fought before, and the fact that they've already fought before, I think that's part of the reason why, they're able to make a big deal about it, because it is a rematch. And it's, let's put it this way. If McGregor wasn't on the card, Dustin would not be the main fight. Do you know what I mean? If he wasn't fighting McGregor, I can't see him being the main event. Do you know what I mean?
He's still had main events before, but
no one would be screaming about it.
Yeah, no one would be talking about it as much as what they are, because he's fighting McGregor. But he's been on he's been the main card before a few times. I think Gaethje.
He's the next champion, isn't he?
That's he was the interim champion. I don't think he's actually won the main one.
Right.
But he's improved since the first fight, definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if McGregor's like got much better because he's most of his fights are short.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he's got a couple of rounds with Diaz, a few rounds with Khabib, but in between those fights, they've all been kind of short. So,
But as well, like
it'd be interesting to see if they can go past the first round, how it kind of plays out because Poirier's got a good tank on him.
yeah, well, they've been talking about that, haven't they? They've been talking about.
Yeah, that's what people question. Yeah, that's what they always question with McGregor, and it does show in a lot of his fights. He does tire. Even in the Mayweather fight, he tired in that fight.
But if you're knocking motherfuckers out in the first round, you don't need stamina in it, bro. Let's go, bang, daylights.
Yeah, for real.
Man's waking up in the hospital. So who needs a gas tank? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't think it's going to be as quick as last time. I think it'll go a couple of rounds.
Yeah,
definitely. Because, like I say, Poirier's much better fighter now, more experienced.
So have you got McGregor winning? Regardless of Poirier being a better fighter than he used to be, you've got McGregor winning this fight. Look at you! You don't want to say it. Look how much it pains you today. You think McGregor will look at you. Look at you. You're a hater, being. You're a hater, bro.
No, I don't hate him. No, I don't hate him. No, I think he'll beat him. I think he'll beat Poirier, but it's gonna be this will be a tough fight for him.
Do you think
it's gonna be? Yeah. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how Poirier tries to fight because I think he's got a better chance if he tries to take him to the ground. Even though McGregor's got a good takedown defense.
Yeah, he's got a very.
I just think that's his best chance rather than trying to stand and trade with McGregor because McGregor's like he's slippery and he's got good. He's a good counter puncher. Yeah, you know what I mean, McGregor. He makes you miss and he counters well.
If Khabib had trouble taking McGregor down, I can't see it being easy for Poirier because
do you know what though? Sometimes with styles make fights, so when he's fighting Khabib, he's automatically got that in his brain. Like you're always going to be on the defense. Do you know what I mean? For the you're always anticipating the takedown. Whereas with Poirier, he could, you know what I mean? He could be going in for the throw a couple of combos and then go for the takedown that way or something different. And he's even saying that he wants to finish him by guillotine, which is interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what he keeps saying. He wants to. I think he's finished like one person with it, so I'm not too sure why he's so confident. He's got like over 30 fights.
Yeah,
I don't know how many submissions he's got, but I think he's only got one by guillotine. I think anyway. Let us know in the comments, people, if I'm correct or not. If anyone does know that,
what the stats are, let us know on that one. And also drop in, say hello. Yo, what good? Man, like, why not Sentiment FC? What's going, bro?
Yes, it's good.
See you for a minute. Glad you're back. Glad to see you.
Always supporting.
Yeah, man. But yeah, bro. Like, I feel for me, I obviously want McGregor to win because I'm a McGregor fan. And I'm being a total casual on this card. Like, a total casual on this card. I'm not really asked about any other fight on this card. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I can't just not watch, but I will watch it all. But I really couldn't give a shit about most of the fights on this card. and I'm confident in saying it. So all that want to cut me down today, and get at me in the comments.
All the hardcores.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm a fucking casual and I'm proud of it and I don't give a shit. All right. So
you loved it. This is why Tots likes you, isn't it? This is why Tots likes you so much.
Exactly. We speak the truth, bro. We speak the truth. Tell the truth and make the devil shame. You in it.
So you got McGregor winning?
I've got a McGregor win. I think he'll win by the second round. I hope I at least get one full round out of him. I'd like to just see at least a good 5 minutes. I do reckon it's going to be a stoppage. I don't think he's going to beat him by submission. I think it will be either a knockout or a stoppage. I don't see the fight going the distance. I don't care how good Poirier's gas tank is. I just don't see the fight going the distance. I think.
Yeah, I can't see it going 5 rounds.
It's too strong. Do you know what I mean? And you can train everything, but you can't train your chin, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You can't train your chin.
Now Poirier's got a good chin, but McGregor's sharp. Yeah, for that weight he does as well. He's big at that weight. But so's Poirier now, actually, to be fair.
They both look pretty big, innit?
Yeah, for 155ers anyway.
Why have they gone to 155?
I have no idea. You know, over the last few weeks, I haven't really followed the whole fight or anything. I've been too busy, so I'm not too sure.
Because McGregor was going to go to 170, right?
Welterweight, yeah, I think so.
He was going to go.
I'm sure that's where. I think that's when he fought Diaz. That's what he fought Diaz at 170.
Did he fight Cowboy at 170 as well?
Not too sure. Can't remember.
I swear. Yeah, let me have a look. Let me go and do
it. It wouldn't have made no difference. It was like, what is it, 40 seconds?
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, if he does go 170, if McGregor goes back to 170, does he? Yeah, it was 170.
Okay.
If McGregor goes back to 170, does he compete at 170 now? Or is that a waste of time for him?
Those guys are big though, because those guys walk around some of them walk around at like 200 pounds.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll come down to 170.
Yeah.
Big guys.
Yeah, McGregor has only had one match by submission. So.
Okay. That would have probably been early on. I have no idea. I'm guessing it's early on in his career.
Drop it in the comments and let us know who that was with, because my mind's gone completely blank on that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It must have been a super early fight.
Yeah, definitely early on. It's not in his last 5 or 6 fights anyway.
No.
Not that I can remember.
No, it won't be in his last 5 or 6 fights at all. He's lost.
Probably not even his last 10.
No, I doubt it. Yeah,
Poirier's got. I think Poirier's only got a couple as well.
Has he?
But he's got he's got a little bit of a wrestling background, a little bit. So.
What's good? Battle Rap Resume in the building. Salute to you, bro.
Yes, bless.
Good. What's good, Ultra Parisienne?
It's nice to be
back in, man. Like, it's been a while, bro. We haven't been here for ages. How long's it been now? What, 3 and 4 months?
Must have been like October, the last one.
Yeah.
There was no one of any sort of. There was no big names, was there? To kind of. I know we was going to do the end of year show, but Christmas and New Year and everything, you just get no time, is it? So this is the first show back. Yeah,
and I was absent, mate. I was absent. I had.
Yeah, you've been missing it,
bro.
You've been in your own cage.
Lockdown changed, bro.
So is there no other fights on the card that's interesting you at all?
Beans, let me tell you something now, yeah? Let me tell you something now. And this is for everyone. See this card, yeah? I don't give a shit, bro. I have to say it again. I don't give a fuck about this card. You're not listening to me, fam. I don't care about this card. The only fight I'm interested in is the McGregor-Poirier fight. I don't care. For me, I've not even taken... I watched the video, of Dana White on Instagram doing a whole breakdown of the fights that were going on, and there was clips of all the fighters and everything, and I can't tell you one person that I thought, oh yeah, I'll watch that. Don't care. Don't care. But I don't think anybody. Please, guys, let us know in the comments. Does anybody
I do.
really care? Who do you care about, bro?
All of them.
Beans is chatting shit. We got in here, yeah, before we come live, yeah.
All of them.
Beans are talking about, yeah, this card shit, bro. I'm not taking it. Oh, I care about the card. You don't care, bro.
No, I don't care. No. No, I'm disappointed with the card, to be honest. But I'm still gonna watch it because, to be fair, there's not a card in the last probably 8 months that I've watched that's been boring. Like, most of the fights are like exciting, even if I don't know much about the fighters.
Yeah,
they've all been pretty decent. Like knockouts, submissions. There's been a few dead fights. Obviously, you're always going to get a few sloppy fights and boring and whatever. But the majority of the fights over the duration of the last 8-9 months been solid.
And that's the thing as well. As much as I say I don't care.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. There's nobody on the card of any like relevance.
Yeah, but and I say I don't care, but I will watch because. This is how you find new stars. This is how you find new favorite fighters.
Yeah.
You watch shows like this that don't have, a bunch of top fighters on the card, but you see new talent that you go, oh shit, this guy.
Yeah.
Great performance in. So for me, like, I'm watching it for that because I want to find new fighters that I like. And the fact of the matter is, the ones that we like right now aren't going to be around forever. Do you know what I mean? They're going to retire.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And we need new fighters to be fans of, and we need new fighters to get excited about. So
definitely,
I'm definitely going to watch for that because I think, and also the last few cards, like you say, there's been some fucking amazing knockouts and shit. The end of last year, there was bare knockouts that were phenomenal. I was like, what, bro?
Yeah, I think I watched one of the. I think it was on BT. It was like knockouts of 2020.
Yeah,
it was, but Booker's was number one. Obviously, the roundhouse kick.
Of course, that was
absolutely wild. Like, to land that kick, on the guy's chin like that. That was,
bro. He woke up in 2024, mate. I'm telling you, he's asleep now.
It was wicked. But there was a few others, and there was some good submissions. Do you know what I mean? Like, that Brazilian guy's on a bit of a tear at the minute. In the same weight class, actually. What's he called now? Is it Barboza? Brazilian, the tall, skinny guy. I'm sure it's him in the lightweight division.
Oh, Edson Barboza, yeah.
Yeah. He's on a bit of a tear at the minute. So I think it's between McGregor, Poirier, him, and there's probably one or two others.
Yeah.
Like for Khabib to kind of come back for the one final fight and call it a day.
Right.
To that 30 mark. But I don't want to see McGregor and Khabib again.
Why?
I know you was like, you was gonna disagree, because I want to see him fight somebody that he's not fought to get to 30. It's pointless fighting somebody else that you've already beat.
Would you want to see it after that?
If Khabib wants to carry on after that, then yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It's a good fight. Obviously, it's a good fight, but I don't want to see that for him to get to his 30th with victory. Yeah. I'd rather see him fight someone who's not fought. Do you know what I mean? Because it makes more sense. But money wise, that is the biggest fight for him.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the
thing.
You
don't need the money.
McGregor generates and
there's no bigger fight financially for him. No. But in terms of it's better for him to look at it from a legacy point of view. Why do you need to beat someone that you've already beat to get to 30? You might as well take on someone you've not faced before, and then you've beat 30 different fighters.
But do fans care about that, or do they care about?
I think it depends how you look at it. If casual fan, probably not so, but
I'm being
hardcore fans, maybe.
Listen, I'm a professional on that, right?
You just pick and choose, innit?
I'll pick and choose me, bro. I'll pick and choose. Because some days I want to be a pro, and some days I want to be a casual.
Yeah, casual.
And
This guy.
sorry, but this weekend, I'm a fucking casual, bro. I'm a fucking casual.
So if McGregor wins, who do you want to see him fight next?
What I see him go to 170 and fight Masvidal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I want to see him go to 170 and fight Masvidal.
You think he'll beat him?
Yeah, he's done the lightweight thing. Go do something else, bro. Lightweight thing, bro.
So you want to see McGregor campaign at 170?
Yeah.
So So that's a big shout.
I don't feel like there's much of a challenge left for McGregor at lightweight. I think he wins over
there's
division pretty easily though.
There's still some good fights for him, but yeah, there's probably bigger fights at 170.
Okay, so here's a good one because we've got it in the comments now. Mateo said Gamebred will destroy McGregor, right? And United Daily says, I reckon Conor will beat Masvidal. So here is a debate because I think, if I'm honest, I think Masvidal would beat McGregor. If I'm honest, but I do think it's a fantastic fight because both of them have great boxing and great knockout power. And I think that is a good fight. Has McGregor been knocked out? He's not. I
don't think he's been knocked out. He's been stopped. He's been stopped. Yeah, but I don't think he's actually been knocked. I don't think he's been knocked out.
I mean, that would be a big fight, man. That would be a big fight. Masvidal versus McGregor. Oh my God. Eminem,
it's a big fight. It's a huge fight.
Eminem and that. Yeah.
Come on. It's a big fight, but I don't think McGregor's good enough to fight at 170 because you got Usman, who's the champion as well. Is Till still at 170? I think Till's at 170. Is Till at 170 or has he gone up to 185?
I think he's still at 170, isn't he?
Yeah, so there's loads of them guys there.
He's a big 170.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even Usman is. All them guys they're huge.
Yeah,
that's their advantage over McGregor because McGregor's big for 155, but not for 170.
But he's strong, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like you see some guys. Yeah. You see some guys, they're just strong, bro.
He's got when he's training and he's on point. He's got a solid frame. Yeah, I'll give him that. Strong. Yeah.
It's like I see some light heavyweights that are big. Do you know what I mean? Where Joe was quite a slender light heavyweight, especially in his early career.
Who did you say?
John Jones was quite a slender.
Oh yeah. John Jones, yeah.
But
when he was younger,
fighting light heavyweights that were big guys. So but he's strong and he's smart. And I think McGregor's actually a very smart fighter, and I think he's a very strong fighter. And I think
he's got a good IQ.
I don't know, man. I do think McGregor could compete. I don't know if he could win a championship, but I do think he could compete to a certain level at 170 because he's a good enough fighter to compete.
Yeah, he can compete there, but I can't see him beating any of the top 2 or 3 in that weight class.
Yeah. I'm going to try and pronounce this name, and I hope I get it right. If I don't get it right, cuss me, bro. Bhargav Kondetti says Gamebred will kill him. He doesn't get KO'd, but McGregor will tire like Diaz. I agree with that, but I think if McGregor does tire, Masvidal's got enough power and enough in the gas tank to knock McGregor out, and I think that's where the danger comes in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, back to Conor's submission. Conor McGregor took on Dave Hill in the Cage Warriors FC back in 2010, and he was able to capture the featherweight title with a submission win over Hill. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not even in the UFC.
Yeah. Which is a whole
Who
the fuck is Cage Warriors?
It's in the UK, innit?
Oh, yeah. Dead Cool. Why are you laughing? What's funny about that? What's funny about that?
Oh my god!
Tell the truth, hit the double shame, bro. Is that what I mean?
I say it's dead out. You got to start somewhere.
Right, in it, you got to start somewhere. So, what is your prediction? Your full breakdown prediction for tomorrow's fight? And guys, in the comments, knock in your predictions for the fight for tomorrow.
Let us know
in the comments. Let us know. We'll do a little poll on it tonight. Message us, let us know, and then at the end of the episode, we will pick a winner of.
Make sure you hit the like button and share it across your socials too.
Yes,
keep racking them up,
and make sure you bang into and subscribe into Sarcasm City, because there's so many shows on there. We were just talking about it before we came on. There's so many shows got Sarcasm City
coming like the BBC.
Honestly, amazing. Coming like tax bills, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, honestly, coming like mortgage payments.
The work rate.
Fair of them,
Flawless is work rate is just different, isn't it?
Honestly, bro.
Salute to Flawless, man. Big up Flawless each and every time.
All of them.
So yeah, I'm going with McGregor. I'm saying McGregor will definitely win, but it's not good. If Poirier can push McGregor back a bit, early on, then it could get a bit interesting.
Yeah.
But to be able to consistently do that against McGregor, it's not going to be easy for him.
Okay.
I really want to see Poirier kind of just have a good fight with McGregor. That's what I want to see.
It's funny you say that.
A couple of rounds.
Said Dustin via TKO round 4 would love for this to happen. I don't know about that, bro.
Look, I'm going to be honest, yeah. Even if Poirier stops McGregor, I'm not going to be shocked. I won't be shocked because Poirier's. No, I won't be shocked because Poirier's improved a lot.
Yeah.
Whether it's good enough to beat McGregor, he's got a chance. Obviously, he's got a chance, but yeah, it's a tough one.
If Poirier beats McGregor, I still won't care. And as far as I'm concerned, McGregor wins the fight. Do you know why? Because his paycheck says so, bro. His paycheck says so. You know what I mean? So,
I bet your favourite drink's proper 12 now, isn't it, as well?
I've never had it, you know. I've never had it.
Neither have I. I don't like whiskey anyway.
Bro, every time Tesco's, I look and they've not got on the shelves. Obviously, COVID's killing everyone's stock in it. But Tesco's and I look on the shelf and I'm like, I wonder if there's proper 12. I always go buy it, but I can't find it. So,
no, I've never had it.
Amazon. That's not Amazon worthy, is it? Do you know what I mean? I didn't say that. McGregor, if you watch, I doubt you will, but if you ever see this, I apologise for saying that proper 12 is not.
He loves you, really. He loves you. He loves you, Conor.
I think
he loves you.
I think you're brilliant. I think you know what it is. I was going to say, actually, I really enjoy Conor's temperament. I really enjoy his growth in the person that he's showing himself to be at the minute as well. That's why I was so interested to see the BT Sport interview, because he's just very calm. And I think a calm McGregor is a dangerous McGregor because he's very sure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do prefer this version of him. He's still got that little bit of arrogance about him, but he's not as like brash with it kind of thing, or he's a bit more chilled.
He's
probably,
more
you know
like,
what I mean?
He's
mature. He's more mature now, and he's kind of grown up a bit. He's grown up a bit, so I think that's probably why he is. But he's still got that little thing about him. But that's just part of his character.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Some people like it, and some people don't.
Yeah. And he's a fighter. He's in there to knock his head off. He's not going to carry his shopping in for him, is he? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they're not there to hold hands, are they? Basically, that's what you're trying to say.
But what I am enjoying is the respect between the two of them. I think I'm all for I'm all for the selling the fight and it being this big drama and, you know, all this smashing up vans and shit with people, like whatever. Like, okay, like it's nuts and it's real life and it's crazy. And it shouldn't be happening, but it's like the respect between the two fighters and how they're choosing to go about it. I take my hat off to them because I think that's amazing. I think when two men can, share a ring and go through all that kind of stuff, and then to show that kind of respect, and even to be in a position of win, lose, or draw for either side, they still want to get together again and do a charity fight to raise money for their respective charity as well. I think they're showing great maturity between the two of them. And I think
is that definitely happening?
Apparently so. McGregor said, even after the fight, we're still talking about doing a charity fight as well. So I think it was.
Okay.
I think it's amazing. I think it's really, really good. Just a quick one on this. Music Minded new diss track. Stormzy, he's not a war guy. Clashes. Now we're going to talk about this on the Music Minded podcast. So next week, make sure you tune in because me, Sophie, and Tox will be back with the Music Minded podcast next week, and we will be talking about all this chip stuff. So make sure you head over there for that.
I've been missing that show, man.
Yeah,
I've been missing that show actually.
I know, man. Like I've been missing doing it, bro. Like you'll have to come on,
Yeah, anytime. Let me know, innit?
I might bring you on next week then when we do the Chip Stormzy clash. I might bring you on next week.
Yeah, I'll be happy to jump on that one because I'll be happy to jump on that one, definitely.
So we've got predictions. My prediction is the first round KO Conor. His striking is now extremely elite, like Louis XIV. Too big, too strong. I agree, if I'm honest. I think McGregor's been too much for both of his last opponents. I think he was too much for Cowboy, and he showed it. And I think he's too much for Poirier. If I'm honest, I think he's far too much for him. Big up United Daily. The show will be back, bro. So make sure you tune in. I will I'll put out some promo on the good old social media. Oh yeah, whilst we're at it. Make sure you guys follow our social media. All my social media is I am Lindrick Zayla. Beans, let them know.
Beans82 DE. That's at Beans82 DE on Insta and Twitter.
Yeah, man. So make sure you go and follow us on all socials. Again, people, please, if you are enjoying the content, please like the video and make sure you go and subscribe to the Sarcasm City podcast YouTube channel. There are so many new shows on there and there's so many more coming. Please stay tuned. Please stay with us. We're really enjoying entertaining you guys, and there'll be lots more of these this year. In fact, should we still do a top of 2020, top knockouts of 2020?
We can roll it out if you want to, or you want to do that now, or I'll do it for the recap. We'll do it on the recap. Yeah,
we'll leave it. Drop us a message in the comments. Let us know whether you want us to do a top knockouts of 2020 special edition episode. And if you guys want that, that's what you can have. We'll make sure that we do that for you.
Definitely.
Because the thing is, I just want to watch the knockouts again. If I'm honest, that round out killing me, man.
Yeah, that was definitely the best. I can't think of another one that was better than that.
Yeah,
there was a lot as well. There was a lot,
man. There was a lot.
Because it was every week. It was every week. For like, I'm sure it's like 16 weeks or something mad like that. Probably might even be longer. I think it finished. Was it the week before the Joshua fight or the same night of the Joshua fight? That was the last event. So he was working from Dana White was, and he's done the same now. He's this one, and then the week after is Volkov, is it, or whatever it's called, against Overeem. The week after that is Burns against Usman. Okay. And then there's a couple more after that.
I'm still looking forward to seeing John Jones return for heavyweight.
Hopefully that's going to be interesting.
Has he got a fight?
I'm not too sure who he's actually fighting, to be honest. I'm not too sure. I know he's not fighting for the title.
No, he can't fight for the title. I don't think he should go straight for the title. I think
they've already
a warm-up fight.
Already said. I think it's I'm sure it's Ngannou's next.
Is it?
Steve, I'm sure it is. Yeah, for Stipe.
Yeah, I think. Do you see Ngannou winning that fight against Stipe?
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, the only way Stipe can win that is he's gonna have to try to take him down. Can't stand with that guy. Not a chance.
Nah, he hits like a tank.
Too powerful. But Stipe's got power as well. All of them have at that weight, but
yeah,
don't start trying to sling it out with that guy.
How do you see Jones doing in the heavyweight division? Do you think he's got the potential to be a heavyweight champion?
It depends what kind of John Jones turns up. Right. John Jones is my favorite fighter of all time. So it's not as if I'm going to be like, definitely not. But it all depends. The only time you beat John Jones is he beats himself. And I've always said that about him.
Yeah.
No matter what weight class he's in. Yeah. So it just depends how he goes into the fight. If he's on point, nobody can stop him. I don't believe.
Yeah.
But
I agree with you.
It just depends. Think, he can't take those same risks what he's done previously in the light heavyweight division, like he did in the first fight against Gustafsson. The Brazilian guy that he fought, forgot his name. I always forget that guy's name, you know.
Yeah. You know what, I think
he's done it a few times, but he can't do that in the heavyweight division.
But I don't think that John Jones will turn up for the heavyweight division, because I think a hungry John Jones will turn up for the heavyweight division.
Hopefully. And if that's how he fights, or if that's how he goes into them fights, then he'll definitely have a very good chance of becoming a champion.
Yeah, I can't see him coming in. I just can't see him come in and not have that fire, because it's a totally different weight division. It's a totally different set of rules for him, really, because you're fighting very different fights. You're fighting heavyweight knockout artist fighters. Do you know what I mean? You've got guys that have got the weight to pin you down, and take you down pretty easily. And I think, you know,
I think that's what Jones will do to a few of them.
Be a smaller heavyweight, to be fair.
Yeah, he's going to be smaller than a lot of them, but I think he'll use his wrestling a lot, because he's got a great. I think he's like a Greco-Roman wrestler. He's got a great background in wrestling. He's strong.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people underestimate that he's so strong. Do you know what I mean? Even in the clinch,
so good, isn't it? That his stand-up game is so good that it's very difficult to get him on the ground. And then when he has gone onto the ground, he's beating guys on the ground as well.
Yeah, he's dangerous. He's dangerous on the ground, and I think that's what he'll do with some of those guys, especially like Ngannou. He ain't gonna try and stand and trade with him. He'll take him down.
Is John Jones the best all-round fighter of all time?
Yeah, on his day.
The best mixed martial artist of all time?
Yeah, definitely. There's no one. I don't even think anyone comes close. On his day, he's the best.
Even a Khabib?
Yeah, because he's well more rounded than Khabib.
Yeah.
Way more rounded. Like, he can't throw combinations like Jones or nothing like that. So
yeah. You see this fight here, bro? You see this fight right here? This fight right here? This fight right here?
This guy.
I want to see that fight, bro. Izzy versus Jones.
Yeah. Now, it's going to be interesting that
big enough
because
like Jones.
This is what I'm thinking, because Jones keeps saying that he's never going to go back down to light heavyweight. So how does he fight Izzy? If he's adamant he don't go back down to 205, that fight's impossible to make, because Izzy, there's no way Izzy can go up to heavyweight.
No, he can't.
He just don't have a frame for it. So it has to be at 205.
Yeah,
it has to be.
But I understand
that fight's 100% going to happen
again, because imagine how fucking hard it is for him to get up to heavyweight to then have to lose that again to go back, it's going to be difficult for him.
Yeah. If it happens, that fight, it's got to happen this year.
Yeah.
It's got to happen this year, 100%. You can't just go right up to heavyweight, have a good few fights there and come back down.
He'll get too heavy at heavyweight. He won't be able to.
Probably get too comfortable in it. His body will just grow into that weight.
I think he'll realise that he'll have to be heavier, much heavier, in order to compete at heavyweight. He's like, why not?
He probably natural walks around at 240, 250 anyway.
Yeah, Jones's chin will be tested. He will have to fight on the back foot, and he can't trade with these men. And I kind of agree with that. Like you were saying, I can't.
He's got a good chin, you know. He has got a good chin, but
I think this is madness.
I'm not too sure about the heavyweight guys.
This is the maddest comment that I've ever seen in Walk to the Octagon history. This is the maddest comment we've ever had. Izzy to take Jones, Izzy's movement and natural reaction is different. I agree with you that Izzy is a different type of fighter, but he's not a different type of Jones fighter. Do you know what I mean? Did that even make sense?
Nah, I know what you're trying to say.
Do you know what I mean?
I rate Izzy. I rate him highly. He's entertaining. He's exciting. Do you know what I mean? He's a great fighter, but I can't see him beating Jones.
Are we watching the same fighters as these, man?
They're on the easy hype, innit?
You think Jones is crap on the back foot?
Nah. Not at all. If you go watch some of his fights, he sometimes when he's on the back foot is when he's most dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, he's better on the front foot, pressuring you and pushing you back, but he can fight on the back foot. He can do it all. Jones.
I don't think
he can do everything.
The only weakness Jones has had is sniffing coke, bro. That's his only weakness. Like, and he still came in and beat man. Like, after a week of fighting. So my thing, I just feel like, do you know what it is? I think when certain fighters get to a point, I think when certain men get to a point, people just want to see them lose. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like people pick holes in stuff just to find a way to make it sound like they're not as great as they once were. And I think that Jones
that's definitely true.
Just can't do that with. And I don't think he's not a fighter that has an extreme weakness. And any weakness that he does have, he can find a way out of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just about to say he finds a way to win, even when he's not performing. Yeah. That's what he does. If you look at the last couple of fights, he's probably lost like early rounds with things like that. But then when it's got to like the championship rounds, he knows. Yeah. These 2 rounds, if I win these, I've got a good chance. They're gonna kind of more favor me to win the fight, and that's what he's done. Yeah. Just to get the job done, because he's not performed to the same level that he knows he can.
Yeah. I don't think Reyes was robbed at all.
Nah, that's what I think it was. Like I say, the championship rounds against Reyes, he dominated. Yeah,
and I agree with this. I think Jones nicked Reyes slowed down, but it was dead close. I believe it was close, but I do think Jones won that fight.
It was close.
I love you, bro. I think you're fucking mad for that one. What is wrong with you, man? What's going on?
Shit.
I thought we were family, guys. What's going on? What do you mean, bro?
Talk to your people, bro.
I'm not talking to them, bro. I can't talk to them no more because it's not sinking in. It's not sinking in. When I'm talking, they're not listening. What's the point? Let them know, man. I'm tired of talking to these man.
Hey, listen, bro. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, innit? So
exactly.
That's what they think.
This is what makes the show, guys, and we love it. You know, keep your coming in, keep letting people know. Oh, man, like JV's in the building, you know.
Yes, JV, salute.
Big up JV every time, bro.
Make sure you go and watch all the shows that JV's involved. Manlim United.
JV does as many shows.
From a third eye. Say that again.
JV does as many shows as Flawless these days on here.
Nah, he's working hard, man. Therefore, big up JV.
Every time. But honestly, guys, like
big up Stro as well. He was supposed to be on, but he had business to handle, so
we love you.
Hopefully a bit on the recap.
To see you coming back, bro. We've missed you on here, man. And the fans are missing you.
He's soon come.
Guys, make sure you guys let Stro know that he's loved and we miss him. Make sure you go and hit him up and let him know that we want him back. Yeah, and like I was saying before, like keep bringing the comments in, guys. We love it. All the opinions, all the comments, all the crazy wild shit that we all talk about. It's amazing. Do you know what I mean? It makes the show
so good, man. It's for the bounce in it.
Great laugh. So bring it in. I think as well this year we will be opening up the lines and bringing some of you on as well to have your opinions and chats on the fights. We will be bringing you in, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys
keep that same energy. Yeah, keep that same energy in the comments. Come on here.
Look, you see how nuts I am when I'm on here. Like, come on, make sure
you ain't got to hide.
Yeah, man. Let Stro know. Stro's the GOAT, man.
Yeah, for real.
And I said, family can disagree. You're right, bro. We can disagree. You're right, and we love it. It's all for the bands. Did you hear about McGregor's coach saying he's going to come out orthodox? I didn't hear that, you know. Did you?
No, I've not heard that. No, I've not heard. I haven't really paid no attention to it this week, to be fair. I've been too busy. I'm trying to catch up now for tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching all this week. All the build up. I've been slacking.
Before we go live, we have a backstage area which we go on to, and we can have a little chat first. And come on, Beans is watching the telly, watching the press conference. His television is so loud, I'm yelling at the computer going, "Oh, Beans, man like Beans." And this guy's just can't hear a word I'm saying. I had to text him. I was like, "Bro, I'm here. Hiya." Funny. That's interesting though. If Gregor comes out orthodox, that's interesting because that's a weird start for him.
Yeah, it's a bit weird still, but it can work for him. Definitely.
First,
he's good enough to do it anyway. He's good enough to do it and pull it off.
Crazy name. If you hit one of our DMs, I'm sure we'll be able to help you out with that one, but I won't say anything on the stream because I ain't trying to get knocked off. If I'm honest. Beans will know.
No English. No English. Sorry, I can't help. No English.
I'm not English. Me not speak no English. No English. Who's the UFC fighter who's been kicked off UFC Island by Dana White?
I have no idea. Bro, like I say, I'm catching up on everything this week for UFC related stuff. I'm so behind. I'm normally like on point. Yeah, research it. I don't really have a clue.
Is this recent?
I'm guessing so.
A new thing? Because I didn't hear that. Where have I been?
Yeah, I've been working hard. I've got a promotion in it, so you know, management material and that now. So I'm busy. I'm a busy guy.
I can't find anything on it, but I'll definitely have a look at. Someone has been kicked off in the last few hours.
Okay.
Oh, let's have a look at that then. I haven't. Ottman. Oh, is that who it is? Is that who it is? Zabel, you're a G. Thank you for letting us know that.
That's low. That's one of them guys lower down on the card, isn't it?
Is it? What guys? If you know why he's been kicked off, let us know. Oh, yeah. His camp and him took their wristbands off and snuck out of the UFC bubble.
What is all these people? They're so stupid, you know. Man's
Do you know what
risking
it is,
his
bro?
whole like
Do you know what it is, bro?
career.
I know this world. I know this world isn't perfect. Yeah, I know this world isn't perfect. But some man just deserve a fucking lobotomy. What the fuck is wrong with people? You've got an opportunity to fight on UFC, on Fight Island, and you think it's more important to take your fucking wristbands off and sneak out and go and party or whatever you do. What the fuck is wrong with you? These people don't. These men don't want to be. These men don't want to be a successful, bro. They're not trying to be successful.
Definitely not.
These guys aren't trying to be world champions.
No, this is the mad thing. These guys are supposed to be like disciplined athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're trained to be that way.
Yeah.
So it makes zero sense, especially in this kind of like situation where you're not guaranteed to get out. Do you know what I mean? And fight. So yeah, that's him now. He probably won't get another opportunity for a hot minute.
And they say they had a guy sneak into his hotel room with a bag of something, but the UFC won't say what it is. So I'm assuming it's PED. Jesus, man. What is wrong?
Stupid guy.
Here's one for you, Bean.
I'm not shocked.
Hooker and Chandler fight.
See, I'm not a big fan of Chandler. I don't really rate him.
No.
He's got a big hype in it. Yeah, I think he'll beat him. I don't even really rate Hooker to that level, but I think he'll beat Chandler. I don't rate Chandler. He's okay, but
yeah,
when some of these guys come from like these other organizations to UFC,
yeah,
they see the level,
the
difference. You know what I mean? So
I agree, and I think that's been the amazing thing about UFC is they've always held a high standard. They've always made sure that the fighters we have in here are the best fighters you can find. Do you know what I mean? With
the majority of the top. Yeah. The majority of the top guys that have come from the other organizations that have gone on to be successful from like the other eras. Like you don't really see that many crossing over now and being the best in whatever weight class they're in. There's the odd one or two lower down, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Chandler. I've only seen him fight a couple of times. He's boring.
Do you see MVP coming to UFC at any point?
Nah.
Do you not?
I'd like to, but I would like to just because it. Yeah, he would probably. He'd probably get beat at some point.
I'd like to see MVP fight Izzy. That would be a fucking good fight.
Yeah, I think Izzy would beat him though.
Me too, but I think it would be a good fight.
He takes too many risks at MVP. That's what and he gets away with it sometimes. But I think at the elite level, he'll come unstuck.
Do you know what as well?
Yeah, I would like to see him in the
going back to this Ottman guy. Not only have you've pulled yourself out of the UFC now because you're done. You're not getting another fight with the UFC for one. Like Dana's not going to take that shit. Do you know what I mean? He's just not. He's not going to have it. You know what he's like. Do you know what I mean? He argues with flipping John Jones about shit, let alone fucking. Do you know what I mean? And
man like Ottman.
Yeah, and then Ottman is out here doing crazy shit. Not only that, you're now not feeding your family, bro. And we're in a world pandemic. You see me, bro, simply just to feed my family. I'm turning up and doing it by the book. If whatever it is I've got to do in that week, if that means I've got to stay in my room for a whole week and not speak to no one, I'm doing that because I've got my family to feed.
Yeah, it's simple, isn't it? It's not difficult. It's not hard to do.
Stupid. You man are following the footsteps of Donald Trump out here, bro. Do you know what I mean? You man are all Donald Trump supporters, bro. You lot are mad. You lot are mad, bro. That's whose autobiography you're reading, bro. That's whose game plan you're following, fam. I don't think
Ottman's upset you, innit? Ottman's upset you, bro.
Do you know what it is? It's just common sense, innit? It's just common sense. I just think, what a dickhead. It's common sense, bro. It's common sense, bro. Like,
Now it is. I fully agree with you. I fully agree with you in it.
People said MVP is the ultimate can crusher. He should stay in Bellator. Can crusher. Hey, he fights bums. I will say when he's been doing his boxing fights, if that's what you want to call them, he's been fighting bums, innit? I don't know about
MVP.
I don't know about MMA because I don't really watch Bellator, so I don't really know who the fighters are in Bellator. I watch UFC.
Yeah, I've watched a few guys in Bellator, but that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
You might come
What
unstuck.
do you mean? What happened with Lindrick? Why don't you come on and explain yourself, bro? Why?
Man like Otman has upset Lindrick.
People just make me mad. People do dumb. Do you know what it is? People do dumb shit, and it makes me mad. You know, like we're on Sarcasm City, and we're talking about current affairs, and we see people in the media do dumb shit. You think, why? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You know what I mean? It's like the fucking UFC's turning into battle rap, man, going off and doing stupid shit, bro. Like Ottman is obviously the Bobby Rockman of fucking UFC, bro. It's like people just need to be told. It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. It does my head in.
Shit.
Even though I really
Right, so let me ask you then, yeah. What's your picks? What's your fights for the year? What's your top 3 fights? What you want to see?
I want to see. Okay, I want McGregor to win this fight, and then I want to see him versus Masvidal. I want to see a rematch between Usman and Masvidal, where Masvidal's had a full camp. I want to see Jones fight for the heavyweight title this year, and I want to see Nate Diaz Masvidal too.
Bare rematches.
Because I feel like, and the reason why I want to get those out of the way is because I feel like a lot of these fighters aren't going to be about for much longer. I think they're getting to that age now where they're going to end up retiring. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see the next.
You missed out Izzy. You missed out Izzy and Jones.
That's not going to happen, bro. I want to see it, but it's not going to happen. Jones is not going to come down to like heavyweight. He's not going to get to heavyweight. It's all publicity, bro. It's all to get people talking and wanting to see. Like,
listen, Dana Fight wants that fight to happen, so that's happening. Trust me. If he wants that fight to happen, he will definitely find a way to make that fight possible. Yeah. He's saying that's his pick. That's his top pick for the whole year. Yeah. That's the fight he wants. So there's going to be somehow it should happen. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it.
Who's Till fighting this year? Has he got anyone?
I have no idea. He's fighting police officers. Have you seen that video yesterday of Darren Till with the police in the garage? He says he's coming back from the gym, goes to the garage to get a bottle of water, goes back to his car, and I think one of the officers says to him first, "Oh, are you Darren Till?" And he's saying, yeah, I'm Darren Till, whatever. And the other guy's go, "Oh, why ain't you got a mask on?" He's like, "Oh, I'm exempt." He's like, "Oh, you got a card?" He's like, "Nah." So he gets in his car, but the guy's stopping him from closing his door. So they're going back and forth, and he's filming them and live on Insta for it lasts about 5 minutes. Oh, it's joke, man. He's going sick in it.
What is wrong with these police officers, man?
Nah, he's right though. And then when he drives off, he explains why he's he basically was saying to them like he broke his nose in his last fight, so he struggles to breathe.
Right.
So that's why he was saying he's exempt. He was going sick. He's saying, "You're the fucking bully, you mate. You're the fucking bully." He said, "You're the fucking bully, you me."
That's quite a good Scouse accent, that Beans. Well done, bro.
Yeah. It's not just Yannicka that can do it, you know. Big up Yannicka with the Scouse accent and that.
Is it? It's Yannicka's fault, yeah?
Have you not seen her do it?
No, I'm not seen her. I need to check it out. I'm asking it online. You're like, first house for me. I agree that. Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's fighting. I don't know. Say that again.
It's Izzy versus Jones.
Oh.
Abel said Izzy will fight at 210 and cash out. It is a big money fight. I just don't know if they'll do it. Do you think Dana will sanction that though? Do you think Dana will be like, yeah, we can
catch weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's going to be no title on the line, so the weight don't really make no difference in terms of the fight being made for me.
Okay.
It's just whatever the fighters are happy to fight at. So if it's a catch weight, there's no title, is there? So it makes no difference.
Do you think it's easy for Jones to get down to 210 from 250?
He can do it, yeah. If he does it this year or within the next 12 to 18 months, it makes it easier. But if he's having like 3 or 4 fights at heavyweight, it's going to make it a bit more difficult for him because he's getting older.
Yeah.
For Izzy, so he's not even putting the weight on. He's probably what's around kind of over 200 pounds anyway. So he's not going to have to put much weight on.
Right.
For me, anyway, it'll probably be easy. It's going to be easier for Izzy, but then it's fighting at that weight. He's not used to that.
Yeah, I think I just don't see Izzy beating Jones. I just don't. I think it's great. I think it's fun. I think it'll be an entertaining for everyone. The lead up and everything.
Yeah, it'll be explosive because they're both talkers. They both talk trash.
And
they both got big egos.
Yeah, and I just
massive egos.
I just don't see Izzy winning that fight. I'm sorry, I don't think he's got what is necessary to beat Jones. As amazing, and I love Izzy. I think Izzy's amazing. I think he's the best in his weight class. I just don't see him beating Jones. Sorry, guys. I don't.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I apologize to Ottman as well.
Fuck Ottman. I'm not fucking apologizing to him. He's a fucking dickhead. You're stupid, bro. You're stupid. You don't deserve an apology. You don't deserve an apology. You're stupid, bro. You are stupid. You are stupid, bro. You need sectioning, bro. That was the most ridiculous thing in the world. Why, bro? What is outside of your bubble, yeah? What is outside of your bubble that is important enough to sneak out for, that's going to risk you your fight and your payday? What is it, bro?
I need to look at this guy. I can't remember who he is. I'm sure I've seen him fight before.
Send me the location. I'll be at that location. I'm bringing beans with me as well. No, I'm joking. Listen. The difference is between me and Ottman is I'm not stupid, bro. So I know that I'm not a UFC fighter. So I'm not going to turn up to no location and get my face smashed in by Ottman. But I'm allowed an opinion. And for me, you made a fucking stupid decision. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
It's just
see this guy.
I can't tolerate that. That's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. What? People are stupid, bro. Stupid. Did you know what? 2020, yeah? 2020
he's like...
and 2021 are really exposing how stupid some people are.
Oh, that guy.
Have you found him? Show him up on the screen. Show him up on the screen.
Oh, the screen's not working on this phone, innit? So I can see it, but I can't show it to you. This is the broke phone.
Oh my days. You need to sort that out, dude.
Nah, I'm on my phone now, innit? That's the other one. That's the broke one. I can just about see it.
Tomorrow night, final predictions for tomorrow night. Who have you got winning? What round? How's it happening?
TKO.
Yeah.
Second round, McGregor.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm saying knockout, second round, McGregor. but I think it will be later on in the second round.
Also, a late stoppage in the second round by knockout. That's a big shout.
Yeah, but I'm saying that because I would like to see it go at least one full round. I'm not sure it will with McGregor. I think he's hungry and I think he's focused, and I think that's dangerous. I just think, I'm hoping that he's going to take him in the second round just so we can be entertained by the fight for a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
What chance do you give Poirier? Or what do you think he's got to do to win?
I think he's got to slip the left hand of McGregor. I think he's got to find a way to take him down. And I think he's got to submit him.
Yeah, I think that's his best chance. I don't think he's got a chance standing.
Yeah, I reckon
he's got a puncher's chance. Obviously, anyone's got a puncher's chance. If you catch someone sweet enough, you can. Anyone can be knocked out or stopped. But
yeah,
constant pressure is the key for Poirier.
Yeah,
trying to keep Conor on his back foot.
I'm really excited to see this fight tomorrow. I am going to watch the whole card. I am looking forward to seeing if they've got, some decent fighters. We could have seen if Ottman had it, but clearly not, because he's a fucking idiot and decided. I'm going for Ottman today.
Yeah, you're right. I think that should be his next fight. Actually, Lindrix versus Ottman. Let us know, people, what you think about that for Ottman's next fight.
Because Lindrix is trying to get me killed. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Before we leave, please make sure that you hit the like button and smash the subscribe button, and make sure you share the video. Make sure you keep tuning in. We will be bringing some of you on as guests. So if you do want to come on as a guest onto the show, please let us know. Hit us in the comments. You can slide into the DMs. COVID, slide in the DMs. And let us know if you want to do that. And we will up all that stuff and bring you on at some point. Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It's been eventful. I've definitely been going off on one. JV, you're stupid. You might have tried to get me warring, bro. Look at it. We'll get Lindrix. Bro, it's gonna have to be 1 million likes before that happens, bro. I'm not trying to get killed. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I have been your co-host, Lindrix Zayla. Man like
Beans
letting us know about all the comedy.
Every time, bro. I'm here all week, innit?
That's jokes. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back soon with another episode. Are we going to do a recap episode?
Yeah, 100%. We'll have to do one. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whenever.
Or are we doing it on Saturday after the fight? Well, Sunday morning after the fight, or are we going to wait till later on?
Yeah, well, let's wait, innit?
All right.
I can't bother. I can't bother jumping on no thing at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
All right, guys. So then Sunday or Monday night, we will be jumping on and do the recap.
Whenever we can get a slot in it with all the shows right now.
There's no space. We'll do that. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you all soon. And this has been the Walk to the Octagon podcast on Sarcasm City, where we have had a lot of fun and we will be bringing you lots more content this year. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
Outside Ottman. Big up Ottman.
Fuck Ottman. Bye.